time to play a game. Let's play a game. We don't talk about the obvious. Elephant in the room, wondering who is the real one. Bunch of skeletons and fumes, and it's televised. People watching you, but they're telling lies. Know you're wondering why the sky is red and your life is great, but at least you have a roof over your head and you're fed. Why do we settle for so much less than we deserve? Have you heard? Now here we go. It's the emperor's new clothes. Everything's a show, keep you on your toes. Here we go. It's the emperor's new clothes. Everything's a show, keep you on your toes. The way that it is isn't how it's supposed to be, and the powers that be are doing the most. They telling you to have faith and hope, then they abandon you. The emperor's not the only one who is naked, 'cause I'm exposed and afraid, and I know, now you know too. And what do we do now, now, now? Here we go, it's the emperor's new clothes. Everything's a show, keep you on your toes. Here we go, it's the emperor's new clothes. Everything's a show, keep you on your toes. Everything is not what it seems. Nothing is the way that it should be. Everything is not what it seems. Nothing is the way that it should be. Everything is not what it seems. Nothing is the way that it should be. Everything is not what it seems. Nothing is the way that it should be. The emperor's new clothes. Everything's a show, keep you on your toes. The emperor's new clothes. Everything's a show, keep you on your toes. Clocking early, I've been on my grind. Coffee in my cup, but the fire in my mind. City still sleeping, I'm already in motion. Got a little dream and a whole lot of devotion. I know the road get rough, I know the nights run long, but I've been built for the pressure, I've been built for strong. Every scar that I carry got a story to tell. I don't wait on a handout, I go raise my own self. I'm on my hustle, I'm on my wave. Ain't nothing free, I'm gonna make my way. Even when it's hard, I still don't fall. I keep my heart right, I keep my head go. I'm on my hustle, yeah, I'm in my zone. Work all day, then I bring it home. If the door closed, I'ma find a key. I'm chasing that life that's chasing me. Late night glow from the screen on my face. Still answering calls, still setting a pace. I seen doubt look me dead in the eye. I just smile back and let it pass by. Got love in my corner, got rhythm in my stride. Every step I take got a purpose inside. When the money comes slow, I don't switch my soul. I've been rich in my faith, that's what keeps me whole. And if I fall, I rise again. I've come too far to let it in. One more move, one more try. I was made for this life. I'm on my hustle, I'm on my wave. Ain't nothing free, I'm gonna make my way. Even when it's hard, I still don't fall. I keep my heart right, I keep soul. I'm on my hustle, yeah, I'm in my zone. Work all day, then I bring it home. If the door closed, I'ma find a key. I'm chasing that life that's chasing me.
Fuck your love and fuck your loyalty, bitch, I don't trust it. I keep all my thoughts to myself and a little thuggish. The bitches that you fucking with ugly and so disgusting. Them niggas you be running with lames and not to be trusted. I done seen too many niggas switching on they niggas, and I done seen too many niggas tricking on these bitches, and I done seen too many bitches fucking on these niggas. But all my life I had to go and get it, been a go-getter, yeah. I said, who got the heart to get on the mic and really speak on it? I know some niggas lost their life and took their heat for it. Know some bitches gave their life and gave their knees for it. But I'm the type to see the ops and go and squeeze for it. I'm about to catch another flight. I'm on the east, ain't on the south side, so I'ma take it to the west side. That's the best side. No, I keep my bitches from the west side. I'ma tell you why. Your love is lost in this world. Our love is lost in this world. Our love is lost in this world. In this world, our love is lost in this world. Our love is lost. Our love is lost in this world.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Your boy Jay Hustler back at it again. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Let me give y'all a round of applause to show up on this morning. Yo, today's topic, man, I want to get into some. First of all, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing tonight? How was y'all Sunday, man? I like to kind of feedback with y'all, relate to the people, get into it with the people, man. How was y'all day today, man? Mine was pretty long today. It was a long Sunday today, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. But for the most part, man, I just been chilling today, man, running around in the heat. It's like 94, 93 degrees down here in Georgia. So yeah, man, it was atrocious down here, boy. It felt like it was 98, 99. Certain parts of the county, man, it felt like it was 100. So that shit was crazy, man. It was crazy as hell. So nonetheless, though, man, I for the most part, I had a pretty good day. It wasn't nothing to complain about. So I was just chilling, man, for the most part, handling some things, uh, get my shit in order and all that. But so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go live tonight. The live that I tried to do the other night was kind of crazy, man. I had internet issues. It was a whole bunch of stuff, man. I didn't appreciate. So, but hey, at the end of the day, it was what it was. It is what it is, man. So we're here tonight. I want to get into some topics, man, that have been kind of hot on the internet lately. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of give my takes on the certain topics. We will get into the Sonny Hostin lockup. Her son actually was locked up. So Sonny Hostin, her son was locked up, and we're going to show you what the rich privilege is like, so to speak, the rich privilege. So we're going to get into that. A little bit of the Nolan Wells situation. We're going to get into his thing, to have a little talk about that. And also, this also started being a added topic for the last 30 to 45 minutes. Is the topic of the Memphis lady that shot her 13-year-old friend that was under the bed type stuff. So we're gonna get into that too, man. We're gonna get into it. So there's a whole lot to cover, man. So I just want to get into it and to these topics and see what y'all think, man. If those of you care to give your opinions and stuff like that. So we're gonna roll to this first. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get my screen set up here. So we're going to get into this first topic here. Sonny Hostin. As much crap she talks on The View, we're going to get into her topic about how she's talking about so much crap about Donald Trump and everybody else, and her beliefs or certain privilege that she has here along the way. Now, her son gets caught up in this incident. He's on a railroad track doing something he ain't got no business doing. But once again, she's flying in, throwing her weight around. And I get it. As parents, you want to protect your child, and you feel like you want to protect, you anything away from harm or danger or stuff like that. But you got to realize this is a grown dude here that she was really kind of like looking over and feel like, I guess she didn't think that she would be on Bodycam, but was she sadly mistaken? And she used her attorney, how should I say, privilege to feel like, well, I'm a former attorney, a prosecutor, so therefore he should be not locked up. Well, we're going to get into that, and we're going to see. I don't know if I should put on this light. Should the light be on? What y'all think for the people that's in the chat? For those in there, just if y'all can hear me, press 1. If y'all can hear me pretty good too. I want to make sure that's pretty much established. I don't want the mic too close, too far away. Okay. So we're gonna get into this video of Sonny Hostin and her son getting locked up. Well, he's been, obtained, hasn't been arrested, but we know how that go. Well, but we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna show you how this folds out. So, come on, get this together. Get Sonny Hostin. Okay. All right. I don't know why it's doing this, but okay, cool. Now we're gonna get into this is the footage of Sonny Hostin's son getting jammed up.
Are you arresting my son?
Wait a minute.
What happens if you're like, oh, I did write this?
Well, we have cameras everywhere. Normally, it's a misdemeanor charge. We're dumbing it down to a violation. Okay. I know you're upset.
I'm a former federal prosecutor.
Yeah.
He knows he's a Harvard grad who teaches fourth grade geometry to his kids. He's not a kid who's ever in trouble.
Sorry, you guys running for me? I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Put your hands behind your back for a second.
Hey, what's going on?
Put your hands.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, Mom. I'm walking by a train station and this cop is putting handcuffs on me. I got you. My mom's a lawyer, by the way.
That's okay. What's your name?
Real. What's your name, sir?
That in there, though, right?
Is that your badge number 2814?
Yes. So the reason we're stopping you, this is trespassing right here.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was open over there. I was just walking on a run here.
Where are you coming from? All the way over there?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm sorry. I just looked open for me, so I just walked in.
So this is considered trespassing. It's criminal trespass. The reason why it's such a big deal, people get hit by a train all the time. We want to prevent it, obviously. Okay?
Can you please?
You want me to hold it for you?
Yeah, my mom. The phone's at 2%. FYI. Here you go.
So yeah.
Now he made sure that he made that phone call to his mom to make sure that the cops were, let's just say, obedient. So he would have hurried up and made the call before they slapped cuffs on him because they obviously didn't know who he was. But he's somewhere out in the train lot. That's trespassing. He's in the trespassing facility, and he's out here messing around. Shouldn't have been doing something he was supposed to do, obviously. So that's why they, obtained him. So we're going to see what they're going to say to him.
So this is considered trespassing. It's a big deal. We don't want people to get hit by a train, which is why we came running.
Why are you even out?
Do you have any ID on you?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it?
It's in my phone. If you take off the case.
Tell them your mother is a federal prosecutor.
Yes.
Hey, Mom, how are you? This is Officer Gomez. Your son's fine. Right?
Officer Gomez,
How are you?
This is
Yes.
federal prosecutor.
Okay, fair
That's my
enough.
son.
Yeah.
Formal. She should have said formal. Now this is not what she's stating. She said this is a prosecutor. She is a former prosecutor. She's on The View giving dumb topics every day with Whoopi Goldberg and these other old hags. Okay, so now her son is out here. She talks shit about Trump every day. Now her son is out here committing a crime. He's trespassing, so to speak, which is not probably like a misdemeanor, depending how he's acting. Okay, so we're going to see how this plays out. So let's go ahead and proceed to footage.
He's a Harvard graduate.
Yeah.
He's not a criminal. He has no criminal record. No
Look
criminal
at
history.
KTC.
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, I understand that. The issue is, like I told your son, is this is considered criminal trespassing. So besides being illegal, it's actually very dangerous for him to be around the railroad tracks. We get people that get hit all the time. So we make this a big issue because it's a serious thing. People get hit.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you for protecting him.
No problem. Listen. We just have to do our due diligence here. Okay, your son is fine. I promise. You're on the line here. If we do have to hang up, I'll make sure that he gets to call you. So don't worry. Okay, everything's fine at this point.
Can we call her on your phone if my phone dies?
Absolutely, yeah, no problem. It's fine.
Are you arresting my son?
At this point, listen, we're just going to do our due diligence. We're just going to check his background, and that's all we're going to do for now, okay? All right, we'll keep you informed of everything that goes on, all right? So that's pretty much it. He says...
Can you please keep me on the phone?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am. So
Now, she want to make sure that everything is going according to plan with her son. Could you please keep me on the phone? Now, all the stories that she covered on The View, she don't cover important topics that she should when she was reporting topics on other black on black crimes or black and white crimes. She gives the take of, oh, well, that's just, everybody know how to watch The View. Everybody know how Sunday do. You know, she give these stupid, dumb, and entitled, crazy topics that nobody really care about. Salute to you, Pick and Choose TV. Salute to you, pimp. And shout out to you, KTC. I don't know how that happened with the mod thing, but I made sure I got that straightened out. Just on the phone, which they didn't do. Yeah, of course. Now, but soon as she proceeded that she was she said she was a prosecutor attorney, but she's a former. Now she didn't state that. Which is she's not lying, but she's not a former. Appreciate it, KTC. Appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I salute everybody that's peeping in the bushes from the clouds and stuff like that. You ain't got to be bashful. You can type, whatever. But it's certain things I allow in the chat that it is some certain rules. Now you come in here talking about families and stuff like that, something derogatory. You know what I'm saying? I'm just automatically just gonna block the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no nothing about that. Let me turn this other light on, man, because let me see. It's looking like it's okay. I don't know if it's gonna help or not, but it is. But those are the things that I'm gonna point out. Dim it down a little bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep rolling the footage.
right now, if you don't mind, I'm going to hang up because he says his ID's on the phone. I just want to.
If you just take out my case off, it's actually right in the case.
Thank you.
No problem. Mom, if I hang up on you, just give me 1 second. Hold on.
Yes, it's right in there. Sorry to have you guys catch me here.
Yeah, it's very, like, this is like a super busy train station, and we don't need anyone getting hit by a train, okay? That's the last thing we want anyone to do, okay? I know this gate is open, but that's still trespassing, okay? This is Metro North property, all right? Even if you're on the phone, just, taking a walk. Trains are coming in and out of here all night long, and last thing I need for you to do is, be distracted and walk on the tracks and get run over by a train, all right?
Understood.
First of all, why is his grown ass out there on the train tracks? Why is he out there on the train tracks, just out there in the middle of nowhere, just out there, he ain't got no girlfriend, no significant other to chill with or something? I mean, those would be my questions. I don't know. I mean, my thing is why is he didn't got no girlfriend to chill with, lay up with, watch Netflix or some side, go out to eat or go at a zoo, walk the park. I don't know, shit, do something. I mean, but you out here in the middle and you in the trespassing facility and you just think that it's all cool. This is quite crazy to me, man. I don't know. Some people got it, some people don't. But yet and still, this is going to show you the entitlement certain people have because their mother or the immediate family has set in position in life to try to get them. And like I said before, though, you would want your child, trying to protect them from danger and stuff like that. But if you a grown-ass man and you out here playing in a vicinity where you just out here trespassing with a bunch of trains, you could probably actually get killed over a freak accident or some kind of stuff like that. Why is you out there? This is stupid to me.
No idea. I was just trying to walk around, take a run.
I got you.
Yeah, totally understood. My mom's asking for you, actually.
Hello, this is Officer Murray.
Hi, Officer Murray.
Hi.
prosecutor, that's my son.
Yes.
He's a Harvard graduate. He doesn't have a criminal record.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
I disagree, KTC. Ain't no goddamn mental health there. These need belt the ass. I know he grown as hell, but he know better than that. As a grown man, he get just what he get. And whatever had happened out there, if the police didn't have show up and something had happened, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. That's all I got to say about that. Mental health, my goddamn man.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, he's we have him detained on the track area.
Is my audio okay? I don't want to keep pausing the video, stuff like that. Is my audio okay, KTC? There were those who could hear me. Could y'all let me know? Just type one in the chat. If I'm talking too close to the mic, my audio is okay.
He was walking, talking to you on the cell phone as we were on the Track 2 platform at New Rochelle, and we saw him walking towards us. This is an active railroad track with 4 live tracks and 4 third rails active. So we initiated a subject stop on him to get him in custody so that, he doesn't get hit by a train accidentally, because we see it happen more often than not. Yes, we're waiting for our sergeant to arrive, and then we're gonna take her from there.
All right. Gabriel, just to keep everything above board, I am going to write you what's called an appearance ticket, where you do have to show up to court. All right. I'll explain all the details and why you have to show up.
Let's get my mom on the phone.
Of course, yeah.
Hey, Mom. Hey, so you said that. Can I grab my phone?
Absolutely, go ahead.
And if the phone dies, can we call her?
Absolutely.
So yeah, just tell her.
Miss Hostin, it's Officer Gomez.
Hi, Officer Gomez. I'm about 4 minutes away.
Okay, that's fine. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. So I am going to be writing your son what's called an appearance ticket. I'm sure you know what that is. I'll explain everything, where he has to report all that stuff, because it is criminal trespass where he was. It's normally hold on for 1 second, miss. It's normally a misdemeanor. Obviously, we're cutting it down to the violation because he's there's nothing on his record. He's been very cooperative with us. But as of right now, we will have to issue him the appearance ticket.
Officer, is that really necessary? This is a kid.
Now they're telling Sonny that they're gonna give him, it's just a misdemeanor. All the boy got to do is pay the ticket. She's fighting that. Now this is the entitlement that I was speaking on. The you know what I'm saying, the gall of her to feel like, okay, he shouldn't even get that. Just let him go. He's a good kid, and he should deserve special treatment because I was a former, let's say, prosecutor, which is she was. But the way she talk on The View with Whoopi and all that, I can't goddamn tell. I mean, I may not be the sharpest tool in the tool shed, but a lot of her takes don't really add up, and it don't make sense. For those of you that kind of tune in and watch clips of it for here and there, and I feel like they need to be off air any goddamn way, because they're straight hate. I want to keep that to myself because I don't know how YouTube play, but I think their views is really irrelevant into these days topics. So yeah, she's showing really nepotism. That's another thing too. It's nepotism has a lot to do with this right here. So the entitlement of this woman, though, just like how women have pretty privilege, they think they should get over on a lot of things. Well, in this case with Sunny Hostin, she think, salute to you, let's talk about it. What's happening with you? Salute to your role. She feel like that her son should just get off with that. Don't give him no citation. We're not going to court. We just gonna let this, throw this under the rug. Now, mind you, she's on the phone talking to the cops. But it doesn't stop here. Let's roll the footage and let's see what she decides to do.
It doesn't do anything. He's a Harvard graduate and a Yale researcher. He teaches geometry to
I understand that. It absolutely is necessary, miss.
No, we appreciate you being cool, man. It's just the MTAPD takes that stuff very seriously. All right, that's like one of the biggest things we take seriously is trespassers and safety along the track area and in between the gauge, which is where the train rides through, okay? Because it's like these trains are coming in at 40, 50 miles per hour. They can't stop on a dime. They see a person. Sometimes they don't know if they're suicidal or whatever the case may be, okay? And sometimes they dump the train in an emergency just to make sure, you know? So that puts the safety of other people that are riding the train at risk, okay?
Why would you put something on his record like this?
No, it's not anything criminal. He just has to appear. I'm dumbing it down to a violation. That's all it is. So it's not a misdemeanor. It's just going.
Why
back.
would you put this on his record like this, ma'am? Why is your son out there messing around with train tracks? Out there messing with trains? Now, if he got out there getting ran over and have a freak accident, then you're gonna sit there crying in the dark late at night, wondering why. At least you have the authorities out there and they're doing their job, doing what they're supposed to do. As you also states in your daily shows with Whoopi Goldberg and them on the View. You go up there and you talk about, oh, they wrong and they on this and that. They need to be under the jail. You advocate for all these other stuff with any other cultures or any other groups of people that should be under the jail. Now your son out here you're not really committing crime, he's just trespassing. But the privilege you have, the entitlement, you throwing your weight around, and let's get it, most people do when it comes to their child. We can kind of get that to a certain extent. But now this is plastered all over the internet. You're really gonna feel crazy about yourself, though. No further ado, and for those of you in the clouds and just coming in, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man, and hit the bells and bell and notification, man. I appreciate it.
I'm writing him literally for the 140.05. It's a trespass violation. He would have to appear, which is an inconvenience. I understand that, but with all due respect, ma'am, I still have a job to do, and we have to deter people from being on the tracks. Because again,
I understand, but what I'm asking of you is once a judge gets this, all he would have to do is pay a fine anyway. There is a path.
I understand that, miss, but I have to do this. It's part of my job. Okay?
Is this necessary? Like,
Yes.
what happens if you didn't do it?
What do you mean?
What happens if you're like, oh, I would like to write this?
Well, we have cameras everywhere. If we didn't see you, somebody would have called it over.
Correct.
And
There was too many trains coming in and out of there to not.
I hate to
not
say
see
it,
you.
it's like my partner said, our hands are tied. It is what it is. Listen, I really appreciate you being cool about this. Put your handcuffs, and we do that for our safety
That's
and all that
safety
stuff.
reason on the
Hi, miss, how are you? I'm Officer Gomez. Ooh. No problem. I apologize for this, but it's.
And here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Sunny Hostin. She showed up because her irresponsible son is playing around on the train tracks. Now, what does this says, Jay Hustler? What does this says about Sunny Hostin and protecting her son as being to super mom, come and save the day? Oh, that's my son. I'm a former prosecutor. Let him go. Yada, 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 yada. Right? So they're going through all of this. So the cops are telling her, look, this is just a misdemeanor, ma'am. We heard you on the phone. We talked to you. This is just a misdemeanor. It's really trespassing, As you being an attorney, you could she can knock this off his record at the house. She has all the information, the data information. I mean, she's an former attorney. So she couldn't do this for her son. She had to make a scene. She didn't realize. I don't know if she realized that the cops had. I'm pretty sure that she did, but did she really care? I don't know. That's one thing. But she shows up. They cammed up and got her son and her on footage. But let's proceed what she has to say. And this video is only more, there's probably another 2 to 3 minutes on this. I just grabbed a shorter version of this video. I want to get into other topics. I don't want to stretch this too much longer than it already is, because it's not really, you know, I just want to expose some things because she talked so much crap on this talk show in the morning. Her, Whoopi, Joy, and all these other women up there that's liberal, and they seem like they have no brain. I don't know, but nevertheless, let's get back to the video.
Where you were on the
So,
track.
like I explained to you, normally it's a misdemeanor charge. We're dumbing it down to a violation. Okay, I know you're upset. We just do it as a deterrence because, again, like I explained to you on the phone, besides being illegal, which is far from the subject, it's dangerous. I mean, so that's pretty much it.
Can you give him a warning?
I cannot at this point. I have to.
What warning for what? Not killing themselves?
If we talk about how
And like I said, it's usually a misdemeanor. We're dumbing it down to a violation. So he's literally getting hit by with the 140.05. It's not going to go on his record. Not going to affect him. Nothing. It's not going to. He asked a bunch of questions like it's going to his license. Absolutely not. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not going to affect him. Yeah.
we can't be
No, I
controlled
understand.
every single gate and
I
every
understand.
single
I really do.
along the route.
How are you?
How are you?
How you
This is my son.
How you doing?
He was walking along the tracks.
Just on a run, on a walk, and gate was open. I was like,
Sounds like an honest
He's on the
mistake.
phone with me.
So I could imagine now. They let him go. They put him out of cuffs. Lucky him, his mom came to the rescue. Now, had this would have been anybody else, white, black, Asian, Latino, anybody different, they probably would have went to jail because some of them would have been belligerent, and rightfully so. Some of them that would have made a scene and make it act like, hey, what are you doing? Let me go. Resisting arrest and all this type of crap. And that would have made some of them, out of probably 5 out of 10, maybe would have put on the show. And it really would have went to jail. But in this situation, I think maybe allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, the cop over here sitting, standing right beside Sonny, maybe he had a thing for Sonny. You know, maybe he feel like, hey, you know what, your mom's pretty hot, man. You know, shit, I would love to, you know, goddamn, you know, take on a night or two and just, you know, destroy the sheets or something. But that's neither here or there. But they probably felt some kind of like, okay, you know, but still, let him handle the ticket. He's a grown man. What is he doing out here? You know, is he the only son that she has or something that she raised, or does she has a husband or something? And I don't know too much anything about Sonny Hostin. Is she married and no stuff like that or whatever? I don't know. But the take that she has on a lot of things, I could probably, and the liberal state of mindset that she has, I could probably imagine that she probably has a friend, but that's probably as far as it goes. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, one of those type of females. But that's the take I think I have on Sonny. And the cop over here, he's probably feel like, hey, you know what? Your mom's hot, dude. Hey, she's pretty hot. You know, I want mine taken out and, you know, dust her off for a little bit. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell y'all, which is y'all probably know already. The songs that came in on the intro that I was playing, those 3 songs was the 3 songs that I produced it and I wrote on my own. So yeah, those are my songs that I wrote. And I'm also coming out with a movie / episode series kind of thing. It does has a Netflix style, but I'm also generating tweaking some other scenes and stuff. I posted it earlier on the wall. So hopefully y'all stick around and see that. I'm trying to drop it. Let's say I'm trying to drop it by the end of the week. So I want to have my trailer. I want to drop the trailer before I drop the movie itself and all that. So I just want to kind of give you guys a heads up of what I'm doing. I'm working with AI heavy. I'm learning more every day. Yeah, man, it's a learning curve, man. Any little free time that I got, I'm putting it towards that. So I'm also making another channel just for that specific thing, making movies and stuff like that. So my old lady, she looked at it, she checked it out. She was like, "Damn, that's that shit hot." So yeah, yeah. So y'all be on the lookout for that though, man. So let's go ahead and proceed with Sunny and stuff like that. Yeah, but those movies, those songs that I produced at the beginning of the live stream, those are my songs I wrote and created myself.
Action. I'm a former federal prosecutor.
Yeah.
He knows. He's a Harvard grad who teaches fourth grade geometry to his kids.
God bless.
This is not a kid who's ever in trouble. It's an innocent mistake. I understand you have to.
Yeah, it's
Could be
I don't know what
violation,
happened,
but
but yeah, whatever.
It's
It's not the end of the world. I get you.
Okay. So this is gonna be your copy. Okay. So basically, just have to show up on a Friday, July 10th at 9:30 a.m. It's gonna be to the New Rochelle Criminal Court.
Flying low, ought to fly you out, but I just want to show you how great I could be. I'm gonna let you have it though, flying low. I got other topics to get into though, so that's not all about you. But flying you low, I got my eyes on you, homie. I got my eyes on you, homie.
It's going to be at 475 North Ave here in New Rochelle. Not the end of the world, not the crime of the century. Okay. It's unfortunate. I get it. I know you're upset. I know your mom's upset. I'm not trying to be a ball buster here. I have a job to do. That's all it is. Okay. I hope you don't take it personally. I really appreciate you being cooperative with us. All right. This is your ID.
Of course, they're going to be cooperative because that was his mom. That was his mom that showed up to the party. Now, had you would have been anybody else, son, husband, you would have been locked. You know what up? You locked up, yeah. Because now looking for him, he just wasn't belligerent and stuff like that because he know his mom was on the way. I assume, yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, with that being said, that tape was on Sunny Hostin and son. So she finally went viral thanks to her son being trespassing out there in the train tracks. Why he's out there, I have no earthly idea. This dude here look like he ain't got no problem with women or something. Why is he out there just playing around on the train tracks? This dude, like, why is you not with a woman or something, man? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Guys like that they baffles me, man. I don't get it. I don't know, man. They kind of them type of people kind of like flying low a little bit, man. They just out there just doing all kind of shit. They ain't got no reason doing. But anyway, let's get on to the show. So I want to get into. I'm gonna say that. Let's say what's the movie called? If you looked on my wall, it's called A Man's at Her Father's Grave. Yeah. A Man at Her Father's Grave. So I'm give you kind of quick rundown and make a long story short. So when I wrote the prompt and wrote the script for the movie, AI, let's just say AI doesn't allow violence and any kind of graphic, which is I kind of knew, but I didn't know. So it was more the Tubi effect, but the Netflix style. So it was going to be a great story. I had it sum up to be kind of one way, and they turn it around for it to be cleaner and stuff like that. So I did a little more research to it. So I said, fuck it. Let me just, the story you gave me, let me twist that and let me do it my way. So I don't want nothing sent to me the way you want me to do it. No, let me do it my way. So I tweaked it around and I did it my way. And I think it'll be a pretty good show. I think it'll be a pretty good show. Serious, chill out. All right, so we're gonna get into that's with that with the movie. I'm trying to hope drop it by the end of this week. I'm trying to. So it's a day Sunday, so I'm gonna try to push this out. I want to do the trailer first because I feel like I want to do that. So yeah. So yeah. I want to get into let's see, should I go with the Nolan Wells or should I do, let's go here to the woman in Memphis. So I'm gonna go over here on TikTok where other people are on here. So just to give y'all a quick rundown. So it's this Memphis lady. She was at work or what have you. She was out of the house. She had a 13-year-old daughter there by herself. And this generation, you already know, you leaving teenagers at the house by themselves, you already know that's just self-destruction, especially if they fast and they're growing up. And a lot of women, a lot of adults, parents don't want to admit it. They know if they child is being fast, they know if they're being real promiscuous. And you know, at an early age anyway, because I mean, let's just face it, in these days of time, 2026, social media is like a pathway to destruction. And that's what it really is, man. Social media is raising the kids nowadays. A lot of parents don't want to admit it, but you kind of, if you walk that path, that's what it's going to be. So anyway, I'm gonna show you some of these clips from TikTok or what others going on here. So to give a quick brief rundown. So she leave her daughter there, and she allowed a 20-year-old to come to the house. Okay, the moms get there at wee hours of the morning, and well, allegedly, she shot the guy in the back of the head outside the home. Now, I want to say some things, give my reaction to things about how that if it was justified, that she should have done it inside the home. If I may say, I want to put it like that and tell you why and where that she messed up at if she wanted to get away with the crime. But rightfully so, a 20-year-old messing with a 13-year-old, he deserves to be under jail. I don't care how you slice it. And a guy like that, if I catch around my daughter at 20 years old, he ain't even making out to the house. If I'm catching it, you see what I'm saying? So that's just me. And a lot of y'all in the chat feel that way. I get it. And a lot of y'all really stand on principle, stand on morals. But what a 20-year-old doing at around a 13-year-old? He's hiding up under the bed. A 20-year-old. What you think is gonna happen, man? But anyway, I'm gonna go through certain clips of this certain videos, and we're gonna highlight some things that should have went another way. So let me play some of this.
Local mother is charged with shooting and killing a man who was found hiding under her child's bed early yesterday morning. WREG's Caitlin Barker is live in the neighborhood where the shooting took place with the latest on what happened. Caitlin?
Good afternoon, Stephanie. This shooting took place here at around 1:40 a.m. and it happened at this home right across from me on Travis Road. Now, this all happened after a mother found a man in her house. She says he was hiding under a child's bed. When police arrived, they found the man dead near the front porch. Now, the woman, 36-year-old Kendra Scott, now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder and employment of a fire.
Now, before this goes any further, I want to say this. Going off profiling I'm profiling this woman, and this is just me. A lot of you probably can profile pretty good. When you walking down the street or go in the store, y'all can kind of profile people. And a lot of times out of 10, when your gut's telling you a certain type of profile, go with your instinct, people, because this is what your gut is just your really telling you the truth, the God honest truth. So I'm looking at this woman, Kendra Scott. She seemed like the type that can get loose if she wants to. You know, and there's some more things I could really say, but I want to say this: where she messed up at, she let the guy get outside the home. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna just say she allegedly let the guy get out from up under the bed, go outside, and that's where she shot him. And not only that, she shot him in the back of the head. In the back of the head. Once they outside your door and their back is turned towards you, they are no longer a threat. For those of you that got a CWP, or CPW, or whatever, however y'all it's concealed weapons permit. For those of you that's aware of that, which is also have one too, you could lose it just as quick as you get it. And you could maybe in the right place in the right time, but you could also lose it doing the wrong things. And they tell you you have to take a class when you get this license. So you have to take a class and they tell you the legal things and the illegal things. You can't shoot nobody in the back, and you can't shoot Gary Coleman. It has to be a threat. If a person weighs 300 pounds more than you, you have the right to stand your ground or defend yourself. We get it. You can't fight Hulk Hogan. But at the same time, you can't shoot Gary Coleman. Somebody that's a midget to you or something like that, you can't open fire on someone that oppose no threat. Now, that person may have a weapon. Hey, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But if a person is in your home and walks out, gets out, ass and elbows, you can no longer fire a shot or do any bodily harm to that person because that is no longer a threat. They immediately left the premises. You can't. In this particular case, Miss Kendra Scott decides to push his brains to the front of his head. Yeah. So we're going to proceed on with the video.
Firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. The man who was shot has now been identified as Redarius Morton. According to police, Morton was invited by a child to the home and came in through the back door at 1 a.m. The arrest affidavit says when Kendra Scott came home, she was heard banging on the front door and yelling, "Who's at my house?" Once the child opened the door, Morton was found hiding under the child's bed.
Hold on. So let me get this straight. How do you come home? So this is your crib. You don't have a key to your crib, or maybe you may have a camera. Let's take this back a little bit.
Morton was found hiding under the child's bed.
And again, this is
she was heard banging.
So you come home from wherever you was at.
Door at 1 a.m. The arrest affidavit says when Kendra Scott
I'm sorry for a little bit of this
came home, she was heard banging on the front door and yelling, "Who?"
See, here we go with this again, man. That's why.
Who's at my house? Once the child opened the door, Morton was found hiding under the child's bed. As Morton was leaving the house, both Scott and Morton went out to the front porch. And that's when the juvenile says she heard a gunshot. Morton was found shot in the back of the head. Now, I spoke with one neighbor.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right here because I'm getting a little lagging right here though. Maybe it can kind of catch up or something like that. But so she gets home and asks who's in my house. Maybe she's speaking to the daughter, saying who's in my house. So I'm assuming so she don't have cameras. Where she's coming from in the wee hours of the morning, maybe it's from work, or maybe it's from a friend's house or something like that. Because you know, sometimes the apple don't fall too far from the tree, if you know what I mean. So this could play out all kinds of ways. So a 13-year-old at a house by herself, mind you, and she lets a 20-year-old come over to chill with her. And I want to say this too. This wasn't that person's first time chilling with that 13-year-old girl. I'm gonna say it again, man. This wasn't that 20-year-old first time chilling with that 13-year-old girl. It wasn't. I don't care what nobody say. That person been there numerous of times. This probably been the first time that he got caught. So the mother gets over there. She bams on the door. Why didn't she go in with the key anyway? I don't know. But the dude decides to hide up under the bed because he heard the mother knocks at the house. She finally made it to the home. Knocks and tell the daughter who's in my house. Instead of just walking in there with a key and saying, hey, nigga, what the fuck you doing? You know, what you doing? Get the fuck out or whatever, or call the police or whatever. So now, I'm just gonna play the video. Hopefully it just played because I'm really kind of facilitate with the commentating because it's buffering, so it's lagging a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and proceed with the video.
Who says he feels bad for everyone involved.
For the child, since her mama going to jail, the boy family since he was walking away, and I guess I feel bad for the mama. She should have thought more.
Now, I spoke to multiple neighbors who say that in this case, nobody wins. Now, we're actively working to confirm the age of the man that was involved and the juvenile, and we'll have more on that at 10 p.m. tonight. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting live for your news leader.
Local mother is charged with shooting and killing a man who was found hiding under her child's bed early yesterday morning. WREG's Caitlin Barker is live in the...
This is the same video. So, I also want to get into other people takes of what. So he got outside the house and she told him the first lead, she escorted the guy out of the house with the pistol. Mind you now, she got the dude out from up under the bed, get out, and forced him out the house. This dude is outside of the house. She blow the back of his head. Blow the back of his head out. And he laying there. Now, here's the question. Now, this is going to rest on the public opinion. Does she deserve time? Or did she do the right thing? What do y'all think in the chat down there? Does she deserve time, or did she do the right thing? Y'all let me know down in the chat. Because had it would have been your child caught a 20-year-old up under her bed and she's 13, 14, 15, 16, no matter the age, you know, that's pretty much statutory. He's under the bed. And you caught all this. You grab your firearm and you caught the dude. He's already under the bed. That's you off top. You caught the nigga up right up under the bed. You all up under there like, hey, nigga, hey, you know. What do? Do you take care of your business then? or do you wait till he walk outside the home? See, this is where it get tricky. But if you know the law, you know the law. If a burglar comes into your home, and I was telling this on somebody's panel one day, a while back. If a burglar comes into your home in the wee hours of the morning, breaks into your home, and you come downstairs or wherever you at located, and you catch the burglar, you see him, and he's fleeing, and he goes out of the door. Do you have the right to fire at that burglar? Or should you immediately call the police? Now, the law would tell you, stand your ground rule is real. But anybody that has that back against towards you, they are no longer a threat. If you hit the nigga in the goddamn quad, in the hamstring, nigga, you going to jail. Goddamn, just protect yourself, stand your ground. It all depends on certain counties or states that you in or something. Some of them really gonna really stand on that. And I know Florida's really big on that. But most states, more than many, is gonna stand on, if their back is turned, that is no longer a threat. That's just, I mean, it really is. That's really no longer a threat. Let's see here. Let's go to this video here about some people giving their opinion. Let's do this.
Y'all about to hate what I'm about to say as much as y'all hate the fact that I support my great president Trump. That woman that's in jail for first-degree murder because a 13-year-old decided to bring that 20-year-old in the house. Her daughter is the reason why she in jail right now. Yep. Sometimes you got to let these kids go. If you tell them what to do and they refuse to do it, sometimes you got to let them go. Because her daughter went against her and told these police that her mom told her that if she brought another man in that house, that she was going to kill him, which made it premeditated murder. Yeah. Her daughter got her locked up for first-degree murder. And I'm just going to say it. No, that 20-year-old wasn't right neither. But that little girl is the reason why her mama is in jail. And one thing I've always told my daughter, if you ever get to the point in life, anytime when you under 18, where you feel like you don't want to listen to me, the money that I spend on you, I'm going to spend it on boarding school. I'm going to lock your ass down because you're not fit to interrupt my life. You're not going to interrupt my peace. And you damn sure ain't fit to cause nothing to happen where I lose my freedom because of what you deciding to do. Sometimes you got to let your kids go. And I hate to say it, but sometimes you do. What y'all think about this?
I think that she's a real parent. I think that this woman here says the things that's the uncomfortable truth. If you got a teenage child, and a lot of people to feel like, oh yeah, you don't supposed to leave a child, blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. If you got a child that's, going against your rules and being belligerent, thinking they know everything and just disobeying all of the rules, think they're grown, hey, let them find out for themselves. And a lot of these kids is being brought up under the single parent household, and they feel like, they're being rebellious anyway. So they're going to do what they want to do. And on top of that, they got these devices. You sticking these devices at the age of 7, 8 years old. These kids already been brought up into a society where they feel like discipline is a no-no. Discipline is a no-no to these kids. You can't even, it used to be back in the day where you used to just belt their ass and all kind of stuff to these kids. And they would straighten out. It wasn't no such thing as no mental health or no crazy shit like that. You just needed to just jump on them, let them know, look, this ain't the way it go out here. And these kids Salute to you, JB. What's happening with you, pimp? Salute. These kids are getting way above themselves, man. They're getting way ahead of themselves. And we're looking at it as like, hey, we can't do nothing to these kids. Soon as the first thing they're gonna do, I'm gonna call DSS. Oh, I'm gonna call You can't do nothing. The government stepped in and just eradicated all discipline with the child. Not only did they remove the man from the home and just disrupt everything about the household, making more women feel empowered, but that's another subject. But I feel like what this woman just said was absolute facts. Now, the 20-year-old, let's not excuse him now. This nigga's a straight pedophile. This nigga here, I mean, he just need his ass. She should have had called the authorities and said, look, she should have had that nigga at gunpoint, right up under the bed. Had that goddamn 1 in the head, 16 and 15 in the clip, and say, hey, bring your ass out from up under that bed. Let me call goddamn 911, and you better not run, nigga, because you ain't gonna have no kneecap after I got done finished with you. Oh, he gonna sit down. He gonna sit down. She should have called authorities. Authorities would have got there, arrested his ass, and would have put him in the system, which would have been on the list, and they would have handed him accordingly, if you know what I mean. They would have handed him accordingly. He would have had something on him that was hard to get off for 18, 20 years, or however long that is. They would have handled that just accordingly. But no, I agree with her. If you got a 13, 14, 15-year-old that's hot in the ass, that feel like they could do what they want just because their mom ain't there, and her mama show up. And I also kind of blame the mom on this too. Her mom shares some of the blame on this too. Now, what she did to protect her daughter, was it right or was it wrong? That's objective. But I feel like she shouldn't have let him, if she was she had in her intentions with her mental that she was going to do what she did, she shouldn't let him get out the house off top. I feel like she shouldn't have let this coward, this statutory predator, get out the house. That's just my opinion. She probably heard that nigga heartbeat up under the bed. And she probably said, hey, look, get your ass up out of here, boy. Get up out of here. But she waited. That's where she messed up. She messed up by letting the boy get out from up under the bed, walk out the room, to the living room, to the front door, and out of the house. And then decide that she wants to blow his brains out. That's where she messed up. Because once that person leaves your home and his back is faced, that's no longer a threat. That goes back to me saying what I was stating earlier. I was building it up to that, it was for a reason. You can't let a person leave out your house with their back turned. You automatically got to, draw back your weapon or with anything that you have. And it's a ways around that, because a dead person can't talk, if you know what I mean. Those who get it, get it. You know what I mean? So there's another here or there. That story could have went anyway. He tussled with me. He tried to attack me. He might have had a knife in his hand or something, or he was whatever. Like I said, a deceased person can't talk. So she would have had the leeway. That story could have went anywhere she wanted to go, and she still would have got off and would have been vindicated. But no. It went a different way. And it went out in a way where most of us will agree with her on. And that's why I said about the public opinion. The public opinion is saying that, and I'm gonna get into more videos. This is just one of the ones that I had to highlight and my commentary may be a little kind of winded, but it's necessary because I'm pointing out some things that they're saying. So we're gonna go to the next video about the same situation. So let's go. Let's see. Let's go here. And this is random videos. I'm not picking anything. I never seen these videos. This is off the fly, off the cuff. This is just videos that I'm just clicking. So we're gonna just run with them.
This mother out of Memphis, Tennessee is facing charges after she shot a 20-year-old man that was hiding underneath her daughter's bed. This has been getting a lot of attention online. Here's what we know. This is Kendra Scott. She is currently facing multiple charges, including first-degree murder, as well as a firearms charge. Now, according to authorities, they responded to a home in the 3000 block of Travis Road for a reported shooting. Now, when they arrived, they found the victim, who was later identified as 20-year-old Rodarius Morton, and he was suffering from a gunshot wound to the back of his head, and he was found in the porch area of the home. Now, the daughter did speak to authorities, and she allegedly told them that she invited Rodarius to the home, and this was at around 1 a.m. Now,
how does a 13-year-old can invite a 20-year-old to the house? I mean, am I missing something? I mean, how does she has that kind of access to, like, a 20-year-old? And that 20-year-old, like I say, he's definitely not off the hook. This dude, 20 years old, he should know better about stepping in someone else's home, seeing a 13-year-old, yet alone, that's even worse than anything. A 20-year-old, I feel like the mother, but she handled it wrong.
30 minutes later, Kendra Scott arrived home, and according to the daughter, she was banging on the door, and she was like, there better not be a boy in the house. And when she got inside of the home, she did find Rodarius underneath the bed, and the daughter was scared because the mom was holding a gun in her hand, and she did tell her daughter before she left the home, if I find a boy in here, I'm gonna put a hole in his ass. That's what she said. And then
I'm sorry to keep pausing these videos, but this goes to say, after from what she just saying, her mother, this ain't the first time this happened. This happening multiple times. The mother told the daughter if she found the dude inside the home, that she's gonna, you know what. So obviously, she know what her daughter up to. I mean, she couldn't find anyone to come sit at her crib while she at work or go do what she do, or any kind of male presence, or her uncle, her dad, or her, somebody that could really, that's trustworthy of being to the house and look, I'm gonna go on for a few hours, watch her. I done caught her doing some X, Y, and Z before. I need you to watch this little heifer, because she crazy, she reckless, and she rebellious, and she all the above. I need you to watch this heifer because she known to sneak niggas in this motherfucker like while I'm at work. So, man, I would have had cameras all around that motherfucker, man.
The two ended up getting into a verbal altercation, Rodarius and Kendra, and at a certain point, they ended up getting to the front of the house, and that is when the daughter said that she heard the gun go off. Now, Kendra did speak to authorities, and she told them, I saw a dude under my daughter's bed. I did what I had to do. And this has been getting a lot of attention online, because is this a mother who is protecting her daughter, or is this a cold-blooded murder? It's been very divided. In the comments. Now, obviously, right now, Kendra has been
Come on, lady. Come on.
Denied bond, and her next court date has not been set yet. But I am very curious to see how this whole thing plays out. This mother out of Memphis.
Okay, so she gave her soliloquy on how she felt about the situation, about the 20-year-old being into her 13-year-old up under the bed of a 13-year-old daughter room. Out of all the cases and all the situations that we're facing and we're hearing on the internet and all the stories that we disagree and we agree on this one, I'm riding with the mom. I'm riding with the mom. Maybe because it may be a parent thing, or maybe it just be you got like a daughter or something like that you want to kind of protect. But I feel like the mom. But me personally, I think I know ain't no thing. I know I would have handled it way differently. I mean, maybe he would have been somehow been, I don't know, handicapped up under the bed. I don't know. That's just me. But I think that I just know I would have handled it way differently. The way she handled it, she let the dude get out the house. And that's where it's going to be I don't think that she's going to get a very long time, but I do think she's going to get a little, just a little bit of time. If she gets a good lawyer, she'll have a little bit of time to do. Only because she did it when it was no threat. Had she would have done it inside the house, oh man. Like I said, a dead person can't talk. So that story can go anyway. But she done it wrong. The law is the law. We get it. It's a crazy situation with this women, with this woman handling the situation by letting the dude get out from up under the bed, go out the house, and she do what she wanted to with him. I think that was kind of crazy. She should have handled it a little differently. But once again, maybe they had some altercation while he was walking out the house or something. Who knows? We really want to know the full story of it, but we do know that there's a deceased person throughout this whole story, and she's locked up with no bond, and that's a clear indication where she's going to probably go to trial or get tried for this first-degree murder, as they would call it, only because he turned his back, not because he was in her house. It's first-degree murder because he was outside with his back turned. That's how he got shot in the back of the head. So, damn. I'm riding with her on this. I really hope they take into consideration. But her daughter really caused this, though. A 13-year-old and probably still going through puberty and all that. I mean, rebellious children. They think they know everything. They put you in situations where in certain cities and states they got curfew laws where they will fine you as the parent because your child is out in the middle of the streets when they ain't got no business out here. I know they got it in Philly. They got it some parts of New York. It's spreading all over. Denver. They having curfew laws where they write citations to the parents, and they got to miss work to go to court because of your child. You don't know where your child is, and you might be the only parent that's out there going to work, providing for the family, the household, to say. And you got a daughter or you got a son at the house, and you missing out on work because they ignorant asses don't know how to stay the fuck home or don't know just know right for wrong. They're telling you they're going to go to Katie's house or they want to go to Keisha's house because she having a birthday party. And now you getting a phone call saying you got to come to the court. They pay this $500 fine because your child is hanging out past 3-4 o'clock in the morning. This is quite crazy, man. This is crazy.
If your mama told you if you ever bring somebody into her household, she'll put a
I'm playing this other video just to give a
what in his ASS, then why would you do that? If you know what type of mama you got and you know she not playing, why even put somebody else
okay.
life in?
Okay, all right. I'm gonna do this because my videos is kind of lagging a little bit, and I don't want to kind of prolong this. So I want to say this that I may be kind of omitting because I want to cover all grounds when I'm talking about this topic too. You have some younger girls or younger ladies, younger girls. I'm just gonna put it because there's no lady in that. You ain't a lady until you're 18 or older. Some of these females, young girls, will lie about their age. Some of them that's 15, 16, they might look 18, 19, 20. Hell, some of them can pass for 21, 22 because some of them will feel out so different than other women. You see what I'm saying? So she might have lied about her age. Who knows? But that still doesn't give the right for that 20-year-old. I mean, even if talking to, I know sometimes a lot of times when I talk to my daughter, when I talk to my niece, or when I talk to, somebody that's way, way younger than me, I got a clear indication of where their mental state is. That person is not fully developed mentally. Now, I don't know if he knew this. A 13-year-old, come on, bro. I mean, come on, bro. A 13-year-old, you're not going to talk to a 13, 12. I could talk to my son, but he's kind of more advanced than most other kids because I talk to him like how, and he's kind of like, he's above kind of most of the kids, the shit that they thought, like y'all teach our kids about Christopher Columbus and all these goddamn new founders and stuff. He don't know all that shit. No, he don't. He don't know that shit. He think differently. You know what I'm saying? I kind of dip and dabble with him about, women and stuff like that. Hell, he's 15. Be 16 and by the end of this year. I ain't sugarcoating shit with my kids, but that's the way I brought up with my kids. Most of you coddle and sugarcake and, want to protect from the world and stuff. It's different when you men raise kids different from women. Women bring up kids emotionally. Dads raise up kids with no fear, independence, survival, and stuff like that. That I could speak on because I'm a father. But it's different when now, like I said, to get back to the point. Maybe this child was just, like I said, rebellious, can't tell her nothing. She grown, she fast, she listened to the media, social media aspect. Like I said, she in these devices and she listened to these bullshit as coach life and women that's giving bad advice and all that kind of stuff. And, they're just being a vanity in their own world. And they pick up stuff like this and they're being more grown in their mind mentally than they think they are. But verbally, when you talk to these women or these little girls, I should say, and like I say, this dude deserved kind of what he got, but had he would have been alive, they really would have showed him what the business was. Okay. Now, every man probably feel this way. He got what he deserved. What you doing with a 13-year-old? You couldn't tell just by her vocabulary, her just the way she communicate. If a person's not there mentally or nothing like anything in that nature. But maybe he's that type of guy that he like younger women, or I keep saying women, younger girls. I don't get it. And those are the type that needs to be they just deserve what they get. whether it's under the jail or 6 feet under. Because I know a lot of people don't goddamn agree with this shit. A lot of people. A lot of people don't agree with this. They don't. But a lot of people wouldn't have had him made it out the door. That's where she messed up at. That's why she's looking at first-degree murder. Because she let the motherfucker go out the house. That's where she messed up at. So I just wish that she would have caught him under the bed. And maybe she probably could have said, hey, you know what? You're missing the kneecap today. You know, something like that. And just blew it off or something. That maybe what should have happened. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm advocating the wrong thing, but most guys feel like the way I do, especially if you got a daughter or, you know, something of that such that's, you know, because we tend to raise girl dads. So it's a different situation when you playing around in that realm. So right now, man, I can see where I had to keep saying this every time I go live. I want to go live earlier than what I do because it seems that the later I go live, the more my internet tends to seem to lag for some apparent reason. I don't know why. And we got Spectrum and we got the internet should be like no problem. I don't want to end off on this note because I do want to cover the Nolan Wells situation. I do want to cover that. Maybe I have to do that on another video. But like I say, I appreciate you guys tapping in with me and just to pretty much, just coming in and giving your feedback on the topic. And I appreciate it. A lot of you seeing you I see a lot of you in the clouds. You don't say anything, you just sit back and watch like most haters do. But I get it, get it. Even the top haters come in the chat and say what he say, saying it's all good. But even if y'all catching the playback, which I know most of you will, y'all be sure to, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell of notification, because this type of stuff that I'm really, really, really on. But I'm also in the red pill space. Let's not get it twisted. I'm still there, and I'm gonna sprinkle that internet summer, throughout there here and there. But I'm gonna start doing more lives and body cam footage like this, so to speak, and like other topics that I could, bring up. Hopefully, have a panel we can have. But I do also want others to cam up too, because I don't want to do all this talking to an avatar. I don't want to talk to no avatars. I feel like I'm at a place where I do not want to talk to avatars. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you now. I don't want to talk to avatars. I want to talk to real actual people. Maybe you need to get yourself together, whatever. If you're out in the streets, whatever, you hit thing. But make sure you're not around any audio, no video, like music or whatever. And we come up and we have dialogue. And I want you to cam up and we have, because one bat scratches the other. And no matter what the case, that could be with anything, So I also want to have like dialogue, man, where we could just cam up, have conversations, and have a real, communication, and where people could also kind of relate and tap into, because this channel going to take off regardless of what anybody think. I mean, I just don't go live. I upload videos, some hit, some miss. It is what it is. I'm learning other things along the way. And by the end of this week, like I said, I'm going to drop this movie/episode series. I don't even know what to call it, to be honest with you. I'm putting that together. Like I said, I want to drop the trailer first, and or either, and just go ahead and just run with that. I don't know if I want to drop it episode by episode or just drop the whole movie together. But my first time, I might just go ahead and just drop the whole fucking movie shit. I got like two more scenes to really. I got two more scenes. I got 2 scenes more. I'm on 5, 7, See 5, 6, 7. So I got 2 more scenes to clip up and release. So I got the other 5 already lined up. They like, and again, they like 10 seconds per scene. So AI is different. This is not like no Paramount, Columbia Pictures and stuff like that. No, AI gives you at least 10 seconds per scene. 10 seconds per scene, and it goes on to whatever you add on. So, you know, that's just kind of give y'all the game, whoever we kind of want to look into it. But it's gonna be enough to really kind of, and it's very detailed. It's going to hop out of one detail event to the next. But it's not gonna leave you lost. That's what I'm saying. So it's not gonna leave you lost. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Yeah, that's understandable, bro. Yeah. Appreciate it, JB. Appreciate it, bro. I would like for like you say, a lot of y'all, and shout out to everybody over there in Kick. JB2 Reacts. You might want to try Kick. Now you got more subscribers than me, and I get it, and you way more consistent than me. You might want to try Kick, because I heard Kick goddamn because if anybody gonna get it before me, it's gonna be you. So yeah, do Kick. I had one guy, man, he was on YouTube, he went over to Kick. 5 to 6 subscribers, man. He getting paid off that, you know, up top. So just look into it. I'm just saying, I'm just passing the information out here, but just look into it, bro. And it may just work out in your favor too. It's real talk. Real talk. I look out for the ones I feel like that's really genuine. And I was rocking with you, my nigga. I rock with you. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for coming rock with me, man. These are my like I said, beginning of the video, the 3 songs that I played was the videos that I wrote and produced it myself on some AI tip. So y'all go back at the earlier the video, check them out, see how you like it. I released them anyway. I uploaded that a couple weeks, about 10 days ago. So y'all check it out. Some of you already have. Y'all say y'all liked it. You know, I don't know if y'all really actually hear the whole song, but it's rocking, man. It's rocking. I'm thinking about dropping some more, and those are going to be my starting the lives. I'm gonna do something different now. I'm involved with AI. I'm gonna start doing my own photo clips of me with a stream starting soon, filter of me, you know, make it motionless, AI kind of stuff. Whatever I talk about, that's what's going to be in my picture. So I should have done it tonight, but I ain't really had time. Just spur of the moment. I said, let me go live. I didn't do it last time because my internet had issues. Now this shit here tonight decided want to start lagging. I'm at the talk with Spectrum in the morning, man. It's tomorrow is Monday, so yeah. You been looking into the Kick though, JB? Yeah. Yeah. They I heard they say that's why I'm live on Kick now. So, you know, for those of you over there in Kick, yo, if y'all been up, subscribe to the channel, man. You know, all that. I'm gonna keep dropping video. I'm not consistent though. I'm not consistent. You are. You are very consistent. So, nigga, and you know, I stay tap in with you, nigga. So salute to you, my homeboy. Yeah, man. I'm about to get up out of here, and I'm about to start working on this trailer with this movie. I kind of directed, and I think I got another channel too. I haven't made it official yet. I haven't put it up, make like all the way, but it's gonna be J Hustler Productions. I'm gonna start making movies over there and just do what I do over here or whatever. But those of you that's interested, it's no biggie, because I'm a girl audience anyway, just doing that. Because it's a plenty of people that's into that shit over there. So salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in, tapping with me. And I catch y'all on the next live, man. And maybe Wednesday. I need to start going live a little more. I get it, but you know, my days off, boy, I be handling some shit, man. I be I be handling some shit, boy. I be handling some shit. So salute to y'all. I appreciate you. Salute to you, KTC. Salute to you, JB Reacts. Hey, man, y'all keep your head up. Keep it pimping. And I catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.